Hello. Now, it is going to be a short stream. I've got like an hour and a half, and then I'm going to have to get off today. I have a doctor's appointment. I had a small procedure on my toe yesterday to remove part of my toenail, and I've got to go back to have it redressed today, which is rubbish. If I had have known that I was going to have to do that, I would have booked a morning appointment, but I didn't find out until yesterday, so afternoon appointment it is, as that's all they had. So, yeah. Only a short stream, unfortunately. So I know originally my plan was, after I'd got the Corsa killed, was to take you all to Nuka World, but as this is going to be a short stream, I don't want to take you to Nuka World if I can't really do much there. You know what I mean? I want to take you to Nuka World and play Nuka World. And we get to go to the Nuka-Cola plant. So cool. You find out how they make Nuka-Cola as well.
Hey. Go on.
Right, let's take some stuff off him that he does not need. Oh. I don't use 44 rounds, so I can give him the 44s. I don't think I use 45s either. This is where I find out I'm going to end up using 45s. What does this one take? That one takes 45s, okay.
I'm sad to have something there.
Oh, Carla.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you got.
I got
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
Let's buy some stuff and sell some stuff. 556s, thank you very much. A few fusion cells, shotgun cells. Right, let's sell some stuff. You know what? I'm going to give those to Nick. Shall I give him a shotgun? I just realised that, thank you for the lurk. I just realised I've got someone's stream on my phone right now, and yeah, I totally forgot that the sound was on. So if you heard that, I apologise. But no, this guy, he's really good. He's super nice. His name is Big Squish Gaming. I suggest you check him out. He plays PC and Xbox. He's at the moment playing, was it Kenshi? I think it is. Yeah, Kenshi. That's what he's playing at the moment. But he also plays Fallout 4. He's a super nice guy. Yeah, I think I sold most stuff before I came back. It's okay.
Hey.
What's the plan?
Wanted to give him the Molotovs. I don't want the Molotovs. I'll give him some of these. I do need more shotgun shells though. Give him just 50. There we go, that's that. Oh, I was going to look for other... Okay. That can go in there. It takes my weight down. Okay, so these are basically all the weapons that I need and use. Unless I find something specific, which I don't normally. Oh, what's that? That can go in there, I don't want that. That can go in there. Oh, 16 technical documents, okay. That can go in there. I'll put those in there. Will be upgrading my sniper to a 50 cal at some point. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, I just need to mend some stuff.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
fairly certain I need something deep pocketed. Yeah. There we go. Deep pocketed.
I'm busy.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
Okay, so now we're going back to Virgil. So we're gonna... Oh, hang on. Is it Virgil I need to go to? No, it's not Virgil. It's the railroad. The railroad are the ones that are going to help me decode the chip. Okay. If you wonder why I get out of my armor, it's just sometimes it helps when you are... helps with your charisma. If you're out of your armor. At least it certainly used to. Oh, I need to be level 40 for that. That's a good one to have.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a Courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them.
So why did you kill him?
Do you know anything about decoding a Courser chip?
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me now. Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages. You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be Come on,
Word
baby.
is
Show
Diamond
me that
City
pattern.
is under opposition
Where is it?
control.
Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you.
Sorry,
It's all for
Tinker
him.
Tom's got me doing.
Come on. Show me that
something.
sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for you.
Hey, devil.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Dad.
And
I had to
Agent,
get the
I
Corsa
hope
chip
that helps
decoded,
you
which you
as
have to
much
do
as
through
you
the
help us.
railroad.
Good work.
Okay, what now?
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Oh, what now? Okay, now I return to Virgil. Okay. Yeah, after I killed the Corsa, my original plan was then to go to Nuka World, take you all to Nuka World. But, unfortunately, I haven't got much time today. I've got an appointment at 4:30. I had a small procedure to remove part of my toenail yesterday done. And I didn't know that I had to then go back today and have it redressed. So, that is what I have to do later. Map. Hi, Holiday. Yeah, purple is my favourite colour. I really prefer the blue purples to the reddy purples, but purple is purple at the end of the day. Okay.
Protect and serve.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Corsair. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced
Yeah,
systems or
like a
anything.
lilac-y type purple, a lilac purple.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got
I don't know who's going to build this shit. I don't know if I do or if I have to find someone to do it for me.
Our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Oh.
Protect and serve.
Ugh, what the hell aroma is that?
Don't be mean, Nick. I wish you could say stuff like that to them. Now, who do I get to help me? I think considering I'm going Minutemen Railroad, because they're the only two factions that can coincide, I think I'm going to go to the Minutemen first. Oh, I wonder if there's Deathclaw down there. I don't really want to find out. Alright then. So I've got the Minutemen. I don't want to go to the Brotherhood. I think if I go to the Minutemen, then that way I can explain that away to the Brotherhood when I go back to the Brotherhood. Because then they're going to ask me to get a scientist out of there. Which I will do. Possibly.
Vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
What do you need, General?
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I've fought the Gunners before, and something tells me this was just them probing their defenses. They're gonna need your help.
Well, what? Okay. Oh, man. Right, I need to go to County Crossing because you get a limited amount of time. Where the hell is it now? There it is. Let's go help defend County Crossing and then I'll go back. It's all XP at the end of the day. More leveling up. So it's all good. Okay, have they got any defenses? Do they have defense? What defenses have they got? Not many. No. Oh, it'd help if I actually pressed the right button, wouldn't it? Okay, defenses. Let's get you some turrets out. And let's get rid of these cars as well. No, don't want to get rid of that. Some trees I'll leave in place, but then others I won't. Like those ones, I'll leave those there because it helps with defense. But these ones that were here, they just kind of gets in the way. Okay, now they've got quite a few people here. Okay, you can go on to defense.
Sure.
Go on to that. Oh, we need a feed trough for the Bremen. Let's just put this here. Doesn't hurt. Here we go. And here we go. Time to get attacked.
Made it. This time.
Okay.
Please, just... Wait. You're not with the Gunners? Are you here to help us out?
I'm here to help. What's the problem?
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago and had a bit of a dust-up. They ran off too easy once they saw we were going to fight back. Gunners never back down that quickly. If you can help us shore up our defenses, it sure would help us out a ton.
What do you mean build defenses? I've already built the defenses. Oh, what kind of defenses do they want? Another guard post down. I mean, their defense is at 31. Come on now. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, take that, we won! You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight.
Okay. This doesn't make sense, but there we go. Right, so I need Preston and I also need Sturgis. One of them is inside. No, outside.
Hope this rain lets up.
Well, that's a few gunners that won't be attacking our settlements anytime soon.
When we all work together, the bad guys don't stand a chance. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Okay, now I need to find Sturgis. That's Deacon. Sturgis is inside.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
One day.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah. I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay. So this might be a little bit more difficult. Get out the way! God, it's so frustrating when that happens. They just stand in the way and just block you in. Oh, sorry, princess. Didn't mean to wake you. Oh dear, I woke the beast. Specials. iBot Podge, no. Wire this into the same power grid as the beam emitter. Oh, I've had an idea. Oh, crap. Oh well, it overhangs, who cares? There is method to my madness here. Oh. Why won't it sit on top? Oh, that's... Oh, crap. I've got to put a floor down. Okay, Okay, let's see. Oh, there's going to be a massive gap, so that's not going to work. Okay. Let's just store that. Right. Ceiling. Okay, so I may be able to get it all under cover. We'll see. Where's Sturgis gone? Oh, okay. He's over here. Oh, I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to go and get parts.
Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Build the console, build the relay dish, build the beam emitter.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Okay then. Okay, that's not gonna work. Storing it all because I'll use it anyway. I'll keep some of it there to protect Sturgis. Right, so all of that is built. That requires 20. That just says that, okay. Is that meant to go in that? Is it supposed to... Yeah, that's meant to go in there. Okay. I can't move it now. You know. Oh, there we go. Let me move that. Oh, that should be okay there. I just need a massive load of... Right. That requires 2. Where's the wire go on this one? So that goes to that. I think that goes to that, doesn't it? Oh man, I can't remember how this all went together. I can't build that because I need rank 4 science, which I don't have. So that's... Right. 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough. Hey, that did it.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the
Hey,
platform.
big
We'll start
squish.
scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto.
Okay.
Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
I know I haven't been pulling my weight around here, and
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's stretch and...
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
We'll just, I'll hydrate in a moment.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal.
Just there for decoration.
And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite reserved.
It's not Jackson. Is it that one? Network scanner? I think it is.
I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
That is where the Minutemen come through.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I always have a moral dilemma when it comes to Fallout. I don't think I've ever gone with the Institute, ever. I will one day. But that is not going to be this playthrough. Right. Another elevator.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father?
Father, help me!
Where is he?
He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Oh, awesome.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and
yeah, that would be
dedication
cool
have
if
been
it is one of a
it's
kind.
good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available,
Thanks, Big
of course,
Squish.
but it had all become corrupted.
And have a good sleep, then have a good day at work
Radiation
tomorrow.
affected everyone,
If
even in their attempts
work
to shield
can
themselves
ever
from the world
be good
above.
for anyone.
Members of the Institute had
And
been
hopefully, yeah,
exposed.
hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow at some
Another
point.
source was necessary. But then the Institute found me.
Thank you so much for
After
being
discovering
an absolute
records from
legend
Vault
yourself.
111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that.
Okay.
Just
replacing
give me
people
time.
with synths?
What else can I
Yeah.
say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. Right, let's get back in here. I knew I should have added that point onto charisma. And so I'm fairly certain I'm going to need persuasion attempts when I'm talking in here. Right, so where do I go this way? Oh, one thing I do know is if you go with the Institute, this is where you read out a speech. I don't need a clean coffee cup. Oh.
Damn it, Galton. What the hell is going on down there? I have to convene an emergency directorate meeting because of this screw-up. That synth was a prototype. It was absolutely not ready for field testing. The mess it caused in Diamond City threatens decades of work to keep us out of the spotlight. I will be very clear. My legacy as director will not be tarnished by your division's mistakes. I am going to find out exactly who approved any sort of operation above ground, and that person will be held fully accountable.
Yeah, I'm just like pilfering place at the moment. Okay, so I will leave my power armor in here. Right then, so meet the division leaders. Okay, we'll start off by going down. I always get lost in this place.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Maybe I don't. Okay. Bioscience. This is where Virgil worked. So this is where I need to get stuff. I'll meet everyone first, then I'll go and I'll get Virgil's stuff at a later date. There are holotapes as well around. I just can't remember where they all are. They're just left in weird places. I'm fairly certain there was one in this room somewhere. But obviously a room that looks like this. That's where I've got to go. The FEV lab. Right. Let's go back this way.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Doctor?
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Okay. Okay, so we can only think that purging all surface evidence of the initiative will possibly mean the killing of his family. Okay, that's through to Virgil's lab.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Hey there.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
Ooh, working on something important?
All of my work is important. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. They're difficult enough without the distractions.
Equations for what?
Honestly, you wouldn't understand them. Now, I'm afraid I must end this little chat, although it's been so very diverting.
Rude. I might have a bullet for him. I may. Possibly. Okay, so I want to find SRB because in SRB there is a...
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Hi.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Right, synth retention, robotics.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
Doc?
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it here.
I'm so glad to hear you say so, and promise I'll work hard to make sure that you do. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Operating at full capacity.
Okay.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
Hi there.
together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between
Okay,
us and
whatever.
pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time.
Here we go. SRB terminal. Infiltrating to unit McDonough. Okay. Okay.
As well. You'll see.
Okay, so it's not on that terminal. There's a terminal somewhere that's got it on. It tells you of basically
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't
not
have
traitors,
synths
but oh, what do you call it? Informants. Morning Red Achilles? Yeah, I love Fallout 4.
3 levels of approval.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
I wonder if it's on this terminal. List of informants. This may be interesting for some of you who play Fallout 4. Here is your list of informants. Cricket. Tommy Longan, Carla, Doc Weathers, AJ, Moralski, Lucas, and Henry Cook. Those are your informants to the Institute. Okay. Okay, this one's interesting. Leo. Okay, I wonder who that could be then.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Okay, I'm really sorry to have to do this, but I am going to have to finish for today. I've got an appointment in 45 minutes, so I am going to have to go. But we will pick up tomorrow where we are. Let me just see.